What? What are you laughing at? Oh, what? That's what was going on. They're laughing, you know.
See, now we were supposed to be starting this interview dead serious, then it's all gone pear-shaped again.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV. We're at the final press conference for FROCH and GROVES. With me I've got, don't know what you are now. You're just like a bit of a freelancer.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Jamie Moore.
Yeah.
Interesting head-to-head there with GROVES and FROCH. What did you make of it?
I thought all the mind games what Groves have been playing all the way through, I think backfired a little bit there. I feel he thought he had Carl rattled, so to speak, all the way through building up, and I think the realisation that he hasn't got him rattled all came out there, and he looks a bit uncomfortable to say the least.
He's been saying for a couple of days about this plan. He's going to tell Carl at the press conference, and well, he said what he did. What did you make of that first?
He come out with it, and I didn't expect him to go into so much detail. I sort of expected him to say he was going to come out and have a fight and make sure you're there and stuff like that. The thing is, he's laid his cards on the table now, and he's got to do it, and that could be his undoing. If he stands there and trades with him and takes the shots, then it's going to be a hell of a fight. But that's the question: can he take him, and will he do it in the way he's actually said? I mean, two right hands. He's going to take more than just two right hands to keep Carl FROCH off, that's for sure. And I don't know, he just seemed a little bit rattled to me there, Cougs.
How much of all these mind games applies come fight night?
I mentioned before I was doing an interview with someone else before, and I said a lot of the time the fight's been won at the final presser. You know, all those stuff what's said in the weeks building up really don't matter. It's what gets said today, and the tensions are high. You go to sleep, you've got a lot of time on your hands, you're not training as much, and sometimes you can overthink things. And I think George Gold really thought he'd got to Carl, and I think he's realised today that he's not.
So who you
fed the fire. He's fed the flames. I think he'll have success in patches early on, maybe even be a couple of rounds up, but I think as soon as Carl starts to, or does land clean, see, I think George's legs are going to get him out of trouble early on, and I think as soon as he lands clean and takes his best attribute away from him, he's going to be able to land cleaner. Maybe a little bit longer than the Butte fight, but I see a similar sort of ending where he catches him and finishes on the ropes.
Alright, well, it'll be a fascinating...
We've not had banter.
I know, because I've got to get loads of these reactions for FROCH and GROVES.
Next
what
time,
do you want me to do? Do you want me to rib you about your shoes? All seriousness, are we out in Mosside tonight?
Mate, I've got to go and see my missus and kids tonight, otherwise I'm in trouble.
Alright. What about tomorrow night?
You'll have to look after me. If we're in Mosside, you've got to look after me.
How's that work then? You're the fucking governor around there.
That's not my territory.
Is it not?
No,
do you know everyone then?
Sulphur's there, you know what I mean? You're bigger than me, you better look after me.
Alright, no worries. Jamie Moore, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV.